How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Just a quick one today on my new scan tool. This is the Launch CRP919, and this is the EBT version. So this is my first introduction to Launch scan tools, and I'm really liking the platform. It's very intuitive. It's really easy to navigate through all the menus, and this tool is very responsive. It's very fast, and it's very easy to use. Now, I'm coming from using tools from Xtool, and I also have an autofix that runs off of Autel software. And one of the things I never liked about those tools is not being able to download apps. And this tool is capable of downloading apps. It does have the Google Play Store installed, but you have to look for it, and you kind of have to get creative on how you open up the apps. So this tool doesn't have an Android home page that you can easily access apps, Android apps. So what you have to do is you go into other modules, and here you can see a list of some apps here. You can see you have the Google Chrome browser, screen recorder, but no Google Play Store. So what you have to do is you click on Files, and this opens up the ES File Explorer. And here from this home page, click APP, and there's a list of all your apps. So here you can see you have the Google Play Store. You just click that, open it, and here you can sign in and you can download any app that you want. So one of the first things I did was I was having an issue with Google Chrome. I would open it up, and after about 5 seconds it would just automatically shut off. So I had to do an update on that app, and that fixed that problem. Another thing that I downloaded was the YouTube app, and now I have the YouTube app here. It's great for accessing automotive repair videos or any other type of technical videos, so it's a great resource to have on here. A good workaround to not having an Android homepage to access the apps is you can just leave the window open and just access it through this window icon down here. And if you leave these windows open, even if you shut the system down or shut the tablet down or reboot it, when it goes to restart, these windows will remain here. So that gives you easy access to apps that you frequently use. Another app that I installed on here is this Hscope app, and this is a USB oscilloscope app from Martin Lauren. If you Google martinlauren.com, you can pull up that website, but you can access this app from Google Play Store, and you just download it, and here you open it. And now you have an oscilloscope on your scan tool, which really adds to the capability of this tool. Here I have it connected my HS502. This is a 2-channel oscilloscope that's available through martinlauren.com. And this is a really good oscilloscope. The only drawback is that it's only 2 channels, but you can do a lot with 2 channels for diagnostics. It's connected with a USB type B to a USB type A, and this is the data transfer port. This is a USB-C port. This is for charging only. But now you have a 2-channel scope on your scan tool, which makes for a powerful diagnostics package. So with this app, along with YouTube and any other resource that you can have on here, really adds to the capability of your diagnostics. So I do have another scope that I use with this app, and I have the license for it here. It's the Hantek 1008. Now this is an 8-channel scope, but if you use it on this Hscope app, you're only able to use 4 channels. So if you get the Hscope app and you want to run more than I believe the free version of the app only supports 1 channel, but you have to pay for added channels. So on this one, you have the capability of using 4 channels if you buy this license, and also you have to pay extra for this automotive app, which the licensing and the apps or the modules are very reasonable. I mean, you're talking about $20, and the app you download for free, and the scope is extra, of course. But yeah, I do have the capabilities of having more than the 2 channels here. But like I said, this is an excellent scope. This is a 12-bit scope, and that scope is an 8-bit scope. So the resolution and the sampling is much better with this little tiny scope here. So if you can get away with just 2 channels, you're better off using this. You can use this for taking like CAN signals, and it gives really good waveforms for CAN signals, because the CAN signals are fast, and the resolution on this one, it's terrible for CAN signals because it's just too fast. It doesn't have the sampling rates needed to get a good picture for the CAN signals. Actually, one thing I didn't mention is I don't actually like using this Hantek 1008 on this Hscope app, because it's really hard to get the sampling and the time base set correctly on there. If you change one, it affects the setting on the other one, and it's really hard to get a good picture. So I actually prefer using the Hantek 1008 on the native PC software. So eventually I want to get a Hantek 6074. It's a 4-channel scope, and it's got much better sampling rates. It's still an 8-bit scope. Like I said, this is a 12-bit scope, and the resolution is excellent on that. But in the case that I do need more than 2 channels, I'd like to have that Hantek, and I'll have to purchase the license for that, and the automotive package for that as well. Here's a quick demo on the Hscope software with the HS502. Now, I don't have any signals in here, but you can see the traces there. We'll upsize that. And one thing about the automotive module is you can add overlays. So here you can see there's 360 degrees there. Change it to, there's 720 degree overlay there. And you can also add, there's the 4-stroke cycle chart there. Very handy to have, so you can troubleshoot waveforms with that overlay. And to take these off, you just kind of slide it off to the side, and see, gets rid of that, and you could add a different overlay. There's some cursors there. You can get rid of these by just swiping them. Let's see, there's your vertical cursors, horizontal cursors. You can also set the so you can go into this long record capture. You can sample up to 150 kilosamples a second, and there's your record limit right there. You can actually get really long captures here. Let's see, 75, it goes up to 53. I believe that's minutes. So 150 kilosamples gets you 26 minutes. You can record captures for 26 minutes on here. You can go even longer if you lower the sampling rate down. But very useful. You can do long captures. So if you have some intermittent faults, you can record and you can review the data. Here you can also use the scope as a multimeter. The Hscope app also has data logging capabilities. Here you have your typical oscilloscope settings. You got your sampling rate, your time base, you got channel 1, channel 2. You set DC, AC coupling. There's your voltage scale, attenuation. You can add filters, triggers. Very capable oscilloscope app. Overall, I'm very happy with the purchase of this tool. I highly recommend it. It's an affordable tool, but it does a lot for the money. It does most of the important things that you need a scan tool for. It does code scanning, full system scans. It reads live data. It does bidirectional controls. And that's usually mostly what you need a scan tool for. Now, being able to download apps so that you can have an oscilloscope on there, so you can have resources, information resources like YouTube, Google Chrome. You can also download apps, service info apps on here. It just makes for an extremely effective all-in-one package for automotive diagnostics, and I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching.